Welcome back to Late Night Snacks. We're here to sit and Kiki and spill the tea with all of you, my squirrel friends, as we discuss RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 4, titled RuPaulmark Channel,
Yep.
where the challenge is they have to create a Hallmark like Lifetime movie network type of movie. And they're each given their category, and we'll get into that. But so it's a create your cheesy, over the top, drama filled daytime, sometimes nighttime type of Lifetime movie.
Okay, so let us introduce ourselves for anyone who does not know who we are.
I am Irish Melly.
That is Irish Melly over there, and I am Dewanda.
And we are one half of Late Night Snacks. If you're new here, if you are, we have lots of coverage. We have links below to other coverage. Check it out. We have RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2 coverage coming for you guys. They are on episode. They did air episode 2, so I'm a little behind, but that is coming for you guys. And we have other coverage if RuPaul's not your thing, but you're just here checking it out. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when we upload, because we upload very frequently. If this isn't for you, we have something. Just go check out the channel.
And just so you know, we have stand coverage, we have This Is Us coverage, we have AHS coverage. You name it, we have it. So just come and check it out. I'm sure you can find something to interest you, and if not, let us know in the comments. Give us some ideas. We're always looking for other things to cover. So
tell us something you guys are interested in. If we're not doing it already, let us know down below. We love that. With that, let's jump into this episode.
So yeah, now we're gonna jump in.
All right,
this
is that we have the losers come into the workroom to see that the winners are still sitting there.
So now,
can I just point out real quick?
Yeah,
that I know they highlighted on her as soon as they show us the workroom before the losers club, as they've been dubbed, or Group B, comes in. Candy Muse was looking adorable in that little cowgirl getup. And normally I'm not a huge Candy fan. Like, I think she's great personality-wise, but I'm not always a fan of her outfits. But I thought that was adorable.
I know. She did look good, although I have to say I'm kind of over her now. She's kind of wearing thin on me.
I don't want to say a typical New Yorker, but like she herself has said, she's from New York, and they are loud, and they make sure that you are there, and they are noticed.
So basically what we have is the winners. The winners group is already in the workroom as we speak. And they're waiting for the B team is about to show up. That's what they call them.
And they know that they're coming because they were making comments about it. So
So we have a little bit of
what did they decide to do? What did they decide?
A little bit of shade going on because they decide to hide Elliot and pretend like she hasn't come back. So she's hiding behind a screen listening to all of them talk.
And they make sure to bring her up and like, well, why did you guys vote her? And why did you all vote her? And, it's like, oh my God, y'all are creating drama where there does not need to be drama. And that just tells me that that's like some of the biggest drama we're going to really run into for a little while. So they're trying to create it for editing purposes, especially. Because
we didn't really get a
very
lot of
much
drama.
Supportive of each other,
We really didn't get a lot of drama this time. We got a little bit, but not much.
But even the drama we did get has been like not hot, spicy.
I mean, there was a couple things brought up, and I did write them down, and we'll talk about them as we get there. But basically, this episode starts off Rue's got them all. They're all back in the workroom, and she basically says, "Okay, the eliminations are now officially back as of right now."
Oh, and you know what though? After the drama of the tea and all, and Elliot makes her comment, Tamisha's like snaps back, and Tamisha's like, What did she say? She said, "You look at all these chihuahuas around me, and you're gonna snap at the pit bull." I was like, "Oh hell no, get them,
Mhm.
girl." But then they all did, like I said, supportive. They put their hands in and said, "We're the sisters of season 13. Yay!" So they were still being supportive of each other after this whole drama thing. And then, like you said, that's when Rue comes in.
Sorry, cat's causing problems today. She wants to be
in the shot too.
In my business. So yeah, what we're going to talk about now is we go directly. Rue basically says that elimination. Someone is going home as of now. The eliminations are now back. They're back on the slate, and someone will go home at the end of the night. So
we're finally starting eliminations.
It's finally time. We're finally going to start elimination, and we don't have a mini challenge this episode. We did not get a mini challenge. She goes directly into the challenge, the big challenge itself, which is
the maxi and the runway.
She goes directly into the maxi challenge, which is the RuPaulmark channel challenge.
Like we said at the beginning, they have to create their own Lifetime Hallmark-esque type of drama-filled movie.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, with the RuPaul twist, so it's really goofy and off the wall and fun.
And we're not doing now. Usually, if anybody doesn't know this, the Hallmark Channel is known for really cheesy Christmas movies.
Lots of Christmas
movies
all year
round. Okay, and they're basically all the same. They basically all have the same plot. Everybody, lives happily ever after at the end, and so on and so forth. So she wants to kind of make a big deal out of this. And what they're doing is they're not doing Christmas. They're doing some of the other holidays.
They're doing different holidays.
There's several other holidays that you have to deal with. So Rue breaks them up into 3 different groups. Does not allow them to choose their groups because Rue has already done this for them. She breaks them up into 3 different groups. Team 1 is broken up and is Denali, Elliot with 2 T's, Kimora Hall, and Olivia Lux. Their movie that they're going to shoot is a Valentine's Day movie called Misery Loves Company. Okay. Team 2 is Lala Ree, Rosé, Simone, and Utica Queen. And their movie is God Loves Flags. I have to say I love that one.
It was about Flag Day.
It was about Flag Day
was their holiday.
Okay. And then we had Team 3, which was Gottmik, Joey J, Candy Muse, Timisa, I never get her name right.
Oh, Tamisha Iman.
Yeah, I never get her name right. So excuse me if I mess
up. You'll get it on our last stream.
I'll get it on the last day. And so theirs is based on April Fool's Day, and it's called April Fool's Rush In. Okay.
It's so funny because it's so something I could picture as a title on that channel, as one of those movies. It really could be.
It really could happen, right? Now they're all being directed by Ross. Ross is the director of this whole thing. And they all do pretty good.
Couple struggled. Kimora struggled hard.
Really hard. He tried to direct her over and over, and she just was not getting it.
One simple line she just could not get. And then Tamisha had some issues. as well, because she was doing a version of Cher, because they were each given a character that they were doing in their play as well. They didn't get to come up with it themselves.
Right.
So they had their lines and everything. It was all done for them, but they had to act out these roles.
Mm-hmm.
And Komora was a tree.
Kimura was a tree, and she tried and just couldn't get it. And you could tell that Ross was getting frustrated because he's like,
I was getting frustrated for both of them because I'm like, oh my God, this is not hard.
It's like, why are you not? I was getting frustrated because I'm like, no, and I'm yelling at the screen, going, no, that's not how you say it. You say it like this, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the skits were really good. Although I have to say that the Flag Day one was my favorite one.
Yeah, it was the dialogue because of that one that did it for me. It was perfect. So I mean, if you guys haven't seen the episode yet, I'm sure you can find clips of just their skits for the RuPaulmark channel, and I highly recommend that you guys look those up and check those out.
Yeah. You won't be disappointed, I promise.
And if you don't want to watch the whole episode, I highly recommend you just check out those clips. And if we can find them, we'll put them in the description below for you guys. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the ones who killed it in their episodes had to be Candy Muse. Freaking killed it.
Whoopee Cushion.
Whoopee Cushion, yeah.
And she was like a clown.
Okay. And I'm going to say this now. Utica, I love her. She could read the back of a cereal box and I'd be perfectly content, honestly.
She could do no wrong. Oh, it's funny.
She
was funny. She was like a hippie stoner.
She was hilarious.
She was your stereotypical hippie stoner for sure.
So they go through all of that and they do all the tapings, and then we get to the runway. Okay. They do the runway.
The category for the runway was trains for days.
Trains for days. That was the category for the runway. Now the runway was actually
creative takes on the train concept, I thought, for sure. And except Tina Burner took it very literal, coming out looking like a train conductor with that long
she looked like a train conductor, kind of a cross between a clown and a train conductor.
Yeah, and it was that red hair again, because we had to have that fire red hair. I get that it's a signature and all for her, but they always say, you need to be outside of your comfort zone. You need to try new things.
Yeah, I'm
just hoping she tries more new things rather than just a couple, and with her regular stuff continuously on top.
I know, but this is episode 4. She needs to start bringing stuff out of the box.
Yeah, but this is episode 4, but we're also only now eliminating people, so it doesn't really matter, right? The past is the past. Think about the future, girlfriend. Think about the future.
I don't. So, just to give everybody an idea, Denali came out looking like a rainbow bird, which I kind of liked.
It was kind of cute, and it ostrich feathers for days, not chicken.
And then we had Olivia Lux. She kind of came out in this silver outfit, kind of looking like
it was more, wasn't it more like with the wig, right? That was the one with the big wig, from the wig party from like Victoria.
She was trying to do a whole classical music kind of thing, like Amadeus and all that. So I got that. Elliot, I liked her outfit, but I wasn't quite sure on what concept she was going for, because it was all white. It looked good on her, but I don't understand the concept. Kimura came out in the gold dragon.
The dragon with the dragon tail as the train.
Which was a little much for me.
It didn't seem to fit the challenge as much
with the
train rather than a tail. But I like the creative use of a tail as a train.
Now,
but it wasn't long enough.
Simone,
loved it.
So she came out in the baby blue tracks, like the the pantsuit.
It was like this altered, like windbreaker, like running suit, but it was like off
But
the
her train,
shoulder with the
yeah,
tank top, and
and
then
her train was
her
actually
train
do-rag. Was the
was her
do-rag,
do-rag. Her do-rag had the long train off of it,
and
which
she pulled.
it sounds weird when you say it, but it looked stunning. It looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It was creative too, so creative.
Yeah. Let's see. So that was a good look, and Lala Ree, her outfit, the whole snake motif. I loved that outfit.
Yeah.
Loved it. The colors on that were really good.
Yeah,
Um,
again, it was the tail as the train
so
type
that
thing, and
was
it
one of
was
my favorites.
really
However, and I'm gonna say this, Utica, I love what she did because she's our comedy queen all the way through.
yeah. Well,
And
one
she
of
did,
the few.
yeah, and she did a full tribute to Carol Burnett with
Yeah.
the purple and the curtains
The
and
drapes.
and
The drapes.
the full on drape thing. That was my favorite look of the night. Wasn't impressed with Gottmik. I don't think she did enough on that one. That was the light blue and pink kind of flowy thing with
I
with
liked that one, honestly, because she came out with the bedazzled leaf blower that looks like a big hair dryer. I thought that was cute.
yeah, well,
But
I
she had
wasn't
sheer like fabrics that were just flowing. And I thought it looked beautiful. I actually really liked Gottmik's outfit on the runway.
Mhm. Let's see who else. And then of course we already talked about Tina. Tina came out with the conductor outfit that was a cross between a conductor and a clown. Personally, I think she needs to step up her game a little bit because she's starting to get a little comfortable.
And Rosé.
Yeah. And Candy Muse, I didn't like her outfit there.
Or their trains. Yeah.
Yeah. Joey J did.
Wasn't
Joey
much
J
of a train. Candy's was kind of bland. The outfit was cute, but not for what they asked for.
No, now Joey J did a really good thing because hers was an actual tongue, so she took it literal. So that one was actually interesting. But and then Tamisha Iman, she came out in this really loud, bright pink outfit. It was just like, hello.
I'm here. Notice me.
No, I'm here.
And it
notice
was
me.
Beautiful. I loved Tamisha's look. And again, it was another Tamisha Iman creation, as she said.
Yeah,
and her garments, these ones that she makes herself and she puts all of her garments together, like they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And obviously they fit her well because she makes them herself, so she knows what fits her. But yeah, I think they're beautiful.
Yeah, no, they all did pretty well. Some of them fell flat. I'm not gonna lie. Now Simone has officially won 2 challenges in a row, so she's raking up the bucks right now because
she's on top.
She now has $10,000 in tips.
I want to spill a little tea here real quick. Pour it out some. Okay. I heard rumor that Simone is actually front runner to possibly take the whole season. And that's not verified or anything. And I'm not trying to spoil anything because I don't know. So it's not spoiling anything. Just a rumor going around. But if she keeps winning these challenges like she is, I believe it.
Yeah.
She wants it. She wants it bad.
She's working it. She's obviously doing a good job on that one.
Yeah.
I give her snaps, but I still have my favorites. I can't help myself.
We always do.
Our bottom 2 were Kimura Hall and Denali. Now, and silly me, I did not write down the song. Did you write down the song?
Oh, it was 100% Pure Love.
Thank you. Because I did not.
I was like, as soon as it started, I was like, oh, from the back to the middle and around again.
Yes, I know.
There to the end. I was like, yes, that's roller skating music for me.
Yep. And of course, Denali killed it.
Yes. Oh
Denali
my
killed
God.
it.
And I
Oh
think
my God.
part of Kimura's problem, to her advantage, I'll say part of the problem was the dress she was in. It didn't give her much movement at all.
Try.
But yeah, she didn't seem really. She gave up on herself. It seemed
Yeah,
very
she didn't even.
she
She
had given
didn't.
up on herself a
And
long
that was.
time ago. She
I
didn't.
mean,
She didn't have the confidence, and it's so sad because we've seen it time and time again, and we just saw it more recently. This negatively with Angina, if you remember, with the All Stars, and it was just like you got to believe in yourself. You made it here above all the other people who aren't there.
there's a reason you're here. So,
Yeah,
and if you give up on yourself in the
but
middle,
somebody's got to go first too. So
yeah.
for
So
real this time, though.
for real this time, yeah. So she ended up going home because I hate to say this,
It
but
was obvious. I mean, the
Denali,
judges were laughing. All of them were laughing during Denali's performance, and they were on their
Denali, wiped,
feet. They were
Denali
happy. They were having
literally,
a good time.
Denali literally wiped the floor with her.
All the spins.
Yeah.
It was killer. It was killer. But Denali,
Mm-hmm.
we got to remember Denali's the figure skater, the
Mm-hmm.
dancer. So we know we're going to get that. But yeah, it was well deserved. She killed it.
So that was our first elimination. And I
That's
find it interesting that House of Hall, she was the first one to go home. And
oh, poor baby. You feel for him. You always feel for whoever goes home first because nobody wants to be the first
nobody
one,
wants to be the first one to go.
you know?
It has to be done.
Yep. Hey, at least your picture gets to go up on a wall that everybody sees.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And so there you have it, guys.
That wraps it up. That's the end of the episode. And so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens, for episode 5. And we will
So
be here to spill all of that for you guys next week.
now, who are your favorites as of right now? I know we have a lot to choose from.
I'm a big Tamisha fan. I really like Tamisha. I like Olivia. Olivia seems to be like this because you got to remember, Drag Race is almost like a Drag Race pageant, all around type of competition. So it's like I feel like Olivia is that type of queen that can do that all around competition, and she has taken them. And this is the one that's only been doing drag for a year and a half.
Yeah.
So I could see Olivia, going places for sure. But I really love Tamisha. I love that snap in her where she's like, I ain't putting up with it.
And here's another thing I want to find out is Rose friends with Jan from last season?
Yes, Rose and Jan are in that girl group together, and they auditioned on America's Got Talent and everything else. There's 3 of them.
That's what I thought because
yeah,
they're so similar, and that was just bugging me. I was like, wait, they have to be friends because they're so similar.
Yeah, they performed together.
Yeah, so, and of course, I'll say it again. Right now, my favorite is Utica.
Love Utica. Utica brings a smile to my face every time I see her.
I love her so much. Let's see. Who else?
I was really big on Joey at first, but Joey is so kind of blah. And I don't think Joey's going to last very long either. Joey might be the next one to go or soon thereafter because Joey doesn't seem to have the confidence in herself either.
Right. And I
saw that a lot this episode. But her outfits were killer.
Yeah, I'm actually concerned about Lalaurie too because she's kind of
I get in her own head.
She's kind of in the middle there.
Yeah.
Where she's not really trying that hard.
But she thinks she's the baddest there is.
She thinks she's the bad, But,
The beasties.
And yes, we're letting you guys know who our favorites are. Why don't you guys do us a favor in the comments below? Let us know who your favorites are. Who are your favorites? Who do you think is going to go home next?
Tell us. We want to know.
In the comments below because we're really interested to find out. because right now this is anyone's game. We're still early on because we just started elimination. So,
With that, I have been Irish Melly. She
and
has
I
been
have been
Wanda. We love you. We love you for being here. We will see you guys in the next one. Be kind to yourself and be kind to someone else. Bye, guys.
See you guys in the next one.